I'm Ludlow and this is my trip down memory lane. So this first photo is of myself lifting the county cup in Ampthill. We're a team that hadn't won a cup for so many years, and then my dad and one of my good mates' dads took over the coaching role. Got a load of us together that were really good mates, and we ended up winning it completely out of the blue. And it's one of my first sort of rugby memories of what a proper team felt like. It was really special to win that, and I think I've still got it somewhere. If I haven't got it, I know my dad will. He'll definitely have it somewhere. And then this one is a picture of us at Hartpury. As you can see, all the lads are holding the 5 up there. We'd won 5 Ace Leagues in a row at that point. Us winning 2 in 2 years, and that one we hadn't lost a game all year. There's some Genji was captain. You got Johnny Hill in there. Loads of boys that have gone on to play professional rugby, and you live your best years. I'd say they're probably my best 2 years ever at college there at Hartpury. Trying to study, playing rugby, being with your mates, living with your mates. It was an awesome experience, and if anyone's got a chance to do it, then make sure you do, because it's an outstanding place. This next photo is of my Premiership debut against Bath away at the Rec. They sent a real young team down, we did, against Bath's full strength team who were running into the Prem semis that year. It was actually a game that was hugely bigged up because Sam Burgess was playing. It was just obviously a very, very proud moment for me, making my first Premiership start, which was massive. This one is one of my favourite photos ever, really. These 2 blokes, Dad and Grandad, supported me massively through my rugby career. The only 2 that have really done it. I don't speak to my mum, so Dad and Grandad really took up the mantle on that, doing everything for me in terms of rugby, taking me to places. There's times where I've been with both of them. With one of them, it tended to be both of them. If one couldn't make it, then the other one would take me. But the miles that those 2 have done, Dad especially, what I'd hate to think what my dad spent in fuel money, travelling me about, and the ups and downs, highs and lows of injuries, and me picking up the phone crying when I dispatched my knee in Wales, and him and Grandad brought me home. That sort of thing. They both mean the world to me, and that was after I'd played my first game at Kingsholm. That we don't very often have photos of 3 of us together. We probably should do, but yeah, having those 2 there because of what's happened, and they've done everything for me, them 2. So it was great. This one was a massive moment for me. People that have been at this club, I've known it'd been a bit of an ambition of mine, sort of an unspoken ambition to be captain of this club. It means a hell of a lot to me. I was one of the people at school, at college, that probably didn't think I'd make it as a rugby player. So that when Gloucester gave me that opportunity, I felt like I just wanted to give everything back to them, and being made captain of the club and trying to make it into the place that I'd always wanted it to be, along with a new coaching staff and a new set of players. It's hopefully getting there now, and I think it's a really enjoyable place to come and work, and I'm loving every minute of being the club captain. This one is probably the proudest moment I've had in a rugby career. It's being asked to captain your country on your debut. When I got told it was, I was one of 5 people to do that, it's something that I'm sure when I sit back and retire, it'll probably hit me a bit more, because right now you just try and focus and move on to the next job, if you like. But at the time, yeah, it was really, really special to be asked to do that, and something which doesn't happen too often. So to get to do it was amazing. And then finally, we've got my daughter there at Kingsholm. It's something that I probably should have Beth in there as well, my missus. The pair of them two being able to come to games, it's something that when you're an up and coming player in the academy and you see lads on the pitch with their kids and you think, oh, that'd be nice one day, mate. You're running around, and then to actually be able to do it, to have her on there, to have her running around the pitch with me, is just amazing. It's everything that I'd ever wanted out of rugby, to be able to do that. And the more and more that can happen, the better. So that's probably, and that photo as well, one of my favourite photos of her there. But the support I get from her and Beth enable me to do this job. And anyone that knows me knows if we lose or we have a bad day, I'm not the best person to live with. And Beth especially puts up a hell of a lot. So to be able to get to have special moments like that with those two is great.